Right, in this video, I'm going to be rebuilding Manchester United on EAFC 24 career mode. As we all know, Manchester United have not had a great start to the season, so I'm taking that to EAFC career mode to try and turn that around. Right, okay, I think this is United's best starting 11, so we're going to start the season with Onana, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Martinez, Shaw, Amrabat, Casemiro. Just in front of them is Bruno Fernandes, and then the front three, Rashford, Højlund and Antony. And then on the bench, Martial, Garnacho, Eriksen, Mount, Lindelof, Dalot. We're going to look at some transfer targets now. I've got a couple of ideas of players I want to bring in, and then the players that also need to leave. Right, okay, so I've just gone through the transfer listings, and this is who we've listed up on the market. Anthony Martial, Jadon Sancho, Donny van der Beek, Scott McTominay, Harry Maguire, and also Diego Dalot. Now, Dalot was probably one that I was willing to keep, but the right back, I'm going to bring in a right back in this series, and the one that I'm going to bring in is more like Dalot than Wan-Bissaka, so I feel like if we're going to bring in a right back that's more attacking, I'm going to need to get rid of the more attacking right back to begin with rather than the defensive one, so you've got that cover. Okay, so we've done all our transfer business. These are the players that we've brought in and sold. So our first is Evan Ferguson from Brighton. We paid 63,000 plus Donny van der Beek. Obviously, in FIFA, he's a lot cheaper than he would be in real life. In real life, you're looking at the region of 100 mil, probably for his age and how well he's been performing for Brighton this season, and also last season. Even though United have brought in Højlund, still, back in the day, United have 4 top quality strikers. At the moment, we've got Højlund, Martial. If he can stay fit, he can be okay, but even Ferguson and Højlund as a front two, rotating between each other, would be incredible. Right back, we brought in Jeremy Frimpong from Leverkusen for 47.5 million. He looks like a top quality right back. His stats in the Bundesliga from previous seasons, bombing up and down that field, getting quite a few assists. That's what United need. We've not really had a fullback getting many assists other than Luke Shaw really in the past couple of seasons, so it would be interesting to see how well he would do at Manchester United. He's got lightning quick pace as well. So our first sale is Diego Dalot to Aston Villa for 31 million. We sold Scott McTominay to Chelsea for 20 million. Harry Maguire to Spurs for 12 million. Anthony Martial to Brighton for 21 million. Our biggest signing of the career mode, Fede Valverde to Manchester United from Real Madrid for 146 million. Now, I know this signing is very unrealistic. I do get that. But United need a massive statement in midfield. This Valverde is probably up there on his day as a top 3 midfielder in the world. He can do absolutely everything. And if United brought him in, I would be absolutely buzzing as a United fan. This kid's got so much talent. He's still only 24 and yet feels like he's been around for so long performing at the highest level. So I'm very excited to bring him in. We sold Jadon Sancho for 43 million. Obviously the stuff that's happening in real life at the moment where he's been frozen out the squad for having disagreements with Erik Ten Hag. So very realistic sale. Also, he's not been performing to the standard since he joined, so it's only a fair sale. We brought in Max Kilman from Wolves as a backup centre-back after getting rid of Harry Maguire for 20 million. I did slightly overpay for this guy, but what I've seen from Wolves, he's a very steady centre-half. He don't really make too many mistakes since he's come in. So, as a good backup choice, you can't really complain with that. And I think that is our last transfer that we made. So, rate the sales and transfers in out of 10. For me, the transfers out are very good because you got rid of most of the players that I wanted to get rid of, which is absolutely excellent. Now it's time to show you how the team will set up for the season ahead. So for the season ahead, the team is going to face up like this. It's not very much changed since we started. We've got Onana still, Frimpong at right back, Varane, Martinez and Shaw. Then the midfield, 3 of Casemiro, Valverde and Bruno Fernandes. And then up front, we've got Rashford, Højlund and Antony. On the bench, Ferguson, Garnacho, Amrabat, Mount, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka and the Turkish goalkeeper. And then the reserves are very, very strong. Now, for Manchester United in real life, the right wing position is not really locked down. So I'm willing to give chances to Pellistri and Diallo and even Garnacho on that right wing to see what he can do. But our reserves are looking very strong with Eriksen, Kilman, Malacia, Dalot, Hannibal, Pellistri, Reguilon, Manio, Evans. You can't really complain with this squad depth here. So hopefully this season we can go on a good Champions League run, push the challenge for the title and maybe get a cup, FA Cup or FA Cup or Carabao Cup in there. So I'm going to sim to January and then we'll catch up with you there. Right, okay, so we're in January. Let's see how we are getting on. It looks good in the top left. We're looking all green and good. So let's see how we are looking. So standings. This is the FA Cup round 3, so we're still in this. I don't think we've actually played a game. I think we automatically go into round 3, don't we? We'll go. Let's have a check of the Prem first. So where are we sat? We're currently sat second in the Premier League, which is absolutely excellent. Only 4 points behind Arsenal. Well, the losses have cost us there. We've got 3 losses to Arsenal's 1. So Everton up in 5th. That is mental. So very good in the Prem at the moment. Very tight at the top for Champions League spots. But hopefully we can push Arsenal all the way to the end. Maybe nick the Prem from them. Carabao Cup, what's that is saying? Ooh, we are in the semi-finals of the Carabao against Chelsea. And then if we beat them, it will either be West Ham or a rerun of last season's final, Newcastle. And then the Champions League. How are we looking for that? We have qualified. Let's have a look at the group stage. We topped the group on 18 points. We won every single game in the group, which is absolutely quality. We have got Lazio in the next round, round of 16. So hopefully we can qualify from that. Now let's have a look at top goal scorers, player stats. Here we go. Premier League player stats. So we've got Holland is the top goal scorer in the Prem with 18 goals, but second top goal scorer is Bruno Fernandes with 14 goals. Not even a striker, but yet he's still bagging 14 goals. You've got Rashford on 8 for us. They're the only top players up there for us. And then also Bruno Fernandes on 9 assists as well as 14 goals. Wow. Goals and assists combined and games played in the Prem. He's on 23. And then let's have a look at the squad hub and see all competition stats. So in all competitions, Bruno Fernandes managed to get himself 12 goals and 10 assists, which is absolutely excellent. Marcus Rashford on 12 goals with 1 assist. The strikers have not been too impressive, to be fair. Only 4 goals for Evan Ferguson, but bear in mind they are so low rated in this game. So, and Hoyland with 3. You've got Valverde with 3 goals and 4 assists, which is very good. Casemiro with 4 goals as well. So midfield is heavy carrying this team this season. I don't think I'm going to make any signings in January, so I'm just going to sim straight to the end of the season. I'm very happy with how the season is looking so far. Hopefully we can carry that through right to the end. Make your predictions now. Am I going to win a trophy in this career mode? Okay, so I've simmed to the end of the season, and as you can tell in the top left, it is not as green as it was looking in January. Let's go and check to see how the season ended. So in the Premier League, we finished 3rd, guaranteeing ourselves Champions League football for next season, which is very good for us. We did tail off. We did lose Arsenal, and Spurs managed to overtake us as well. But we managed to beat Man City, Liverpool. They're the only other real contenders for the top 4. I'm very, very impressed that we've managed to hold on to 3rd for another season. FA Cup. We managed to win the FA Cup, beating Chelsea in the final 1-0. We beat Man City in the semi-final as well to get there. So that is very impressive for us. Very, very happy about that. Carabao Cup, we were in the semi-final and we lost. We lost the final to West Ham. We managed to beat Chelsea. 7-3 on aggregate, we managed to beat them. And then we managed to lose 3-2 to West Ham in a final, in the Carabao final. Which is good, and we nearly had a double trophy. And then Champions League. It's still yet to be played between Manchester City and Barcelona. How far did we get in this competition? Newcastle got to the semi-final. Oh, we played Manchester City and we got knocked out 3-2 on aggregate, which is unfortunate. Quarterfinals in the Champions League, getting knocked out to one of the best teams in the world. You cannot complain with, really, even though it is a rival. Let's have a look at the top goal scorers in the Premier League this season. Top goal scorer in the Premier League this season was Haaland with 28, very lower than his goal tally last season, which was 36 in real life. Bruno Fernandes, 21 goals. Richarlison with 21 goals. You can tell this game's unrealistic. Jack Grealish with 20 goals as well. Very, very good for him. Marcus Rashford with 16 for us. That's it for the top goal scorers for us in that. Bruno Fernandes was topping with 12 assists also. Valverde with 8 assists. Shaw with 6. Onana nearly getting the Golden Glove on his first season. Just missing out by 2 to Edison. He missed 2 games as well, so maybe if he didn't miss them 2 games, he may have been up there to get the 14 clean sheets. Let's check the squad hub and look at all competition stats. So, most game played for us this season was Frimpong with 60 games. And then the most goals this season was Bruno Fernandes with 38 goals and 15 assists. What a season he had for us. 53 goal contributions in 56 games. It's very impressive. And as you can see there, he got 12 goals in 9 games in the UCL. Marcus Rashford, 32 goals and 8 assists in 56 games. Valverde, 10 goals, 12 assists in 56. Very good. Højlund, only 8 goals in his first season. Not great, to be honest. I was at least expecting 10. Luke Shaw, very good season. 3 goals and 12 assists. Let's have a look at player growth. The team management. Rashford, pretty sure Rashford went up 2 ratings. Højlund went up 3. Anthony went up 3. Valverde went up 1. Martinez up 1. Frimpong up 2, I think. Onana up 1. Ferguson up 1. Garnacho up 1. Marcelo up 1. Mount even went up. So overall, I think this has been a decent season. Let me know in the comments what you think of this career mode. How well did I get on? Could you have done any better? What signings would you have made? What transfers out would you have made? Ended up getting 3rd place in the Prem, quarterfinals in the Champions League, getting to the Carabao Cup final and losing, and also claiming that FA Cup trophy. If you have enjoyed, please like, subscribe. Peace.